Hey everybody, it's Kim. I'm the Behavior and Admissions Manager at Seattle Humane, and we're going to feature another one of our dogs, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about some adoption myths, and one of those is that whether or not large dogs should live in an apartment or not. So let's get to the fun part. Let's introduce Moosey. So Moosey, come here. You gotta go say hi. Oh my gosh. So Moosey is a big dog. She's about 1 year old. She is recovering from a fractured leg, so we're gonna try and keep her a little relaxed and low energy, which can be kind of challenging to do with a 1 year old. But we wanted to showcase Moosey because she is uh, a large dog who's lived in an apartment. She's been fostered in an apartment setting and she's done well. So should small dogs or big dogs live in apartments? And the answer is either one can. I'm going to go back again to behavior and just talk about how it's really a dog's behavior that's going to influence what's the best home setting for them. So if you're looking at large dogs, the main thing you need to do is figure out if your apartment has breed restrictions and size restrictions, because that's really going to let you know whether or not you can even consider a large dog. And then once you've figured that out, if you can have a large dog, then you still want to think about what do you want to do with your dog. So if you want to play fetch, spend a lot of time with them in a yard, like does your apartment have a dog park yard that you can use? Are you going to go for walks? What we're going to help you figure out when you come and visit us here is whether or not you live on the 7th floor. Can the dog get in an elevator? Can they walk down the hallway? A lot of our reactive dogs are not going to be the greatest fit for an apartment setting just because they might be barking at dogs or people, and you really don't want to upset your neighbors, your management company. So that's going to be something to take into consideration. But as far as just their size, each dog is different. So Moosey, she needs her exercise and her walks. I've had many large dogs who've lived in apartments and they've been very happy, very happy. I've had smaller dogs who have not been a great fit for an apartments because they've just been barky, or they haven't really enjoyed the setting that you're in, and so that really just does make a difference. And as you can see, Moosey's kind of faking us out right now because she is actually an energetic dog, but you just have to think about, are you willing to take your dog for walks? Yes, then your dog can live in an apartment. So yeah, I think that's the message we wanted to just give everybody, is that you need to check with your apartment, make sure that large dogs are allowed, but beyond that, really figure out what you want to do with your dog, what you're willing to do, and then yeah, that's how you make a match. And if you want to meet Moosey, she has experience living in an apartment. She's lived on the 1st floor. I will say the 1st floor can be a little different than like the 19th floor because Moosey hasn't had to do elevators or anything like that, but she also has experience with cats, just FYI. So anyway, Moosey and I say, if you want to adopt a large dog and you live in an apartment, go ahead and consider it.